Man, Rooster, it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. And welcome back to
That show, baby.
I'm Bishop.
I'm Rooster.
Today, we are going upstream.
We're swimming up the stream.
Side stream, downstream.
Upside down stream. Streaming services have taken over the world, people. You can't even watch regular TV anymore. It's almost like an ancient art.
Yep. I mean, you look what they put into them, though. I mean, you got like Amazon doing the whole remake of Lord of the Rings, and you got
what?
Oh yeah.
What? They're redoing the movies?
Yeah, and they're making it into a whole long series.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane.
How have I not heard about this?
Star Trek.
Beer, maybe?
Might be beer. Could be beer. But, I just finished watching the other day a couple of Netflix originals. And for what they are, they're amazing. And I like being able to sit down and, if I want to binge a show...
You can control it on your schedule.
Right.
That's what you're saying,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the movies, some of the movies that they've been bringing out are just out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control. Did you see the Chris Hemsworth Extraction movie?
I didn't see it. You were telling me that was really good. Same as that Six Underground.
Six Underground's out of control.
Yeah.
Like, that is just out of... The first 15 minutes of that is just... You almost need seizure medication to watch it. It's insane.
Jesus.
It is insane. But it's just these things, like, this past year has really showed us that you don't need a movie theater to enjoy movies. These companies are spending all this money on building this content. And Netflix is crazy because they are international. I mean, they've got money going into all kinds of countries and doing everything. But what I was just telling you the other day is I watched Army of the Dead with Batista.
Yeah.
And, oh my God. I mean, I enjoy a Snyder film like anybody else. But that was not a normal Snyder film. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, visually it was great. Storyline, too predictable.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Too predictable.
You know exactly what's coming. That's like my least favorite type of movie to watch is when it just completely plays to your expectations. You get no excitement.
It's definitely worth a watch. I like a good zombie movie.
Worth the 2.5 hours?
It's 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's long.
It's long. It's a half an hour longer than it needs to be. Could have condensed that down. Maybe even down to like an hour and, 45.
Yeah.
Could have done a better job there. But visually, it's great. You know, Batista, for being 52 years old, that dude looks good.
52?
5'2".
Holy shit.
5'2".
He does look good. He was just doing freaking Guardians of the Galaxy.
And they got the third one coming up next year.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yep.
For real, he looks like a fucking monster in that shit.
What do you think he takes? Do you think I could take it?
Do you think I could take it? Get me there, Batista.
You think I could take it? Think it would do anything for me?
You know how to get a hold of us, Batista. Let us know.
Right down there in the comments. Like it, share it, subscribe. But I don't know. I mean, Castlevania. I watched the new episodes of Castlevania. That was really cool. There's a couple other shows that I've been watching on their service. Netflix has done a really good job. They've done a really good job over the last year. They've really put out a lot of content. Amazon and their TV, they've done a great job. If you guys haven't seen The Boys yet, you gotta check that out.
Oh my God.
You gotta check that out.
Some people I know don't like The Boys, though, because of how fucking raunch it is.
It's like, I honestly think that's like real life.
Yeah, right.
Right? They
hold nothing
They
back.
have not only double lives, but triple lives, right? So they have the superheroes have the life that you see in the public.
Yeah.
And then they have the life that still
they
in
live,
the costume behind
the
the shadows, right? And then they have their normal lives,
right.
but in
where
the
they're
Boys,
laying on people's laps and sucking thumbs and
Mama, Mama.
If you haven't seen it, you don't understand.
Yeah,
you gotta watch.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Go to Amazon, get the TV channel, watch The Boys. Yeah, I don't know. And I've got HBO Max. I've been watching shows on that. I watched Mayor of Easttown, which is this detective series that was really good. The ending was like, this can't be the ending. Like there's,
oh wow,
like it's all right if a show like really puts it into like a, you know, kind of brings it down to a focal point. This was just like they left the barn door open.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's happening? What am I supposed to be paying attention to? Right here? Right there? So, I don't know. And I've got a lot of, I don't know if you've got people, but I've got people that are so excited to go back to the movie theaters.
Not me.
Like,
why? I didn't go to the movie theaters in the first place.
Why? I can make popcorn at home.
Right?
My nachos are way better.
Right? We've talked about this before. The convenience of being able to sit in your own house and enjoy a movie theater quality movie is unmatched. I will take that every single time over going to the theater and paying absurd amounts of money for fucking candy.
And the movie I'm really waiting for, and I have been, and they postponed it for a year. A year is A Quiet Place 2.
But it's only in theaters.
And now it's only in
theaters.
Once they
find, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Except that movie theaters are done, that they're all going out of business.
I'm a grown-ass man, and it makes me want to cry.
Right?
I want to sit at home. I want to watch it in my chair. I want to eat my food, drink my beverages. I don't want to have some sniveling-ass kid throwing popcorn on my ass.
Kicking the back of your seat. Fucking.
Or having some random stranger grabbing my thigh in the middle of a freaking movie because they forget where they're sitting. This is not what I want.
Tell me about it. I forgot about that story.
I don't want that. And plus, I don't want to dole out. I mean, if it's just me, it's one thing. But when everybody goes,
you got the whole family. You're paying damn near $100.
Oh my god!
Right.
It's like I have to make an extra trip to the plasma bank just to pay for it.
Jesus. For real, though.
I don't know.
I'm super excited about that movie, though.
I am.
Quiet Place 2 is going to be stellar.
The first one was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. The storyline was on point all the way through. John did a great job. Him and his wife, Emily, did a great job in that movie. Which still cracks me up that people don't believe.
How did I just think that, too? I was like, I just thought immediately that.
They don't believe
like, no, that's my wife. It's like...
They're like,
no,
it's not.
No, it's not. You're not married to that.
But it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be a really good movie.
The trailers are getting me so hyped. It looks fucking stellar. And he's still alive in this second one, right?
No, it's a flashback series.
Oh, okay. So that's in the trailer when I keep seeing him.
It's a flashback.
It's flashing back. Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's really creepy that they show the little space shuttle in that flashback. So the space shuttle was the thing that got their youngest son killed because he had the toy.
Yeah, and he dropped it and he went back for it. Yeah,
So, no, I don't know. What do you guys think about the streaming services? I feel like, cable TV is pretty much a dead thing. Satellite TV, they're hurting really bad. If you look at what's happened with Dish Network and... what's the other one?
DirecTV.
DirecTV. They've lost huge amounts of business over the last year. Huge.
Doesn't surprise me at all. Streaming is just so convenient.
I mean, if you can get it over the internet, why have something sitting on the side of your house or an extra box or something else?
Or the TV decides what's playing rather than you picking literally what you want to watch. So, I mean, you pick what channel, obviously, but it's still deciding what is going to be played for you. I love this whole streaming aspect. I think it's totally 1,000% worth it. Being able to choose at your whim what you want to watch and to what extent, and especially like you were saying with the quality of shows that Netflix is producing, and like there are some really good movies and shows.
It's like, I don't know if you ever watched the HBO series Westworld.
Just the first season.
Awesome. Absolutely
awesome. First season was fucking amazing.
Awesome. And when I look at something like that and I think to myself that, people actually came together and had a real game plan on what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it, put a good cast together, put the right set together, and they made it happen. Like from the very first episode of that series, I was hooked.
I know, right? Yeah,
I was hooked. I was like, I have to have more. I have to have it. I can't say the same thing about Game of Thrones.
Really? Because I got into Game of Thrones, so
I mean, it took a couple episodes to do that.
Yeah,
you know. And then I was hooked, and then it lagged, midway through the seasons, and then it picked back up, and then the ending of it, which I will admit, I was one of those people who was like, what the fuck?
I was going to ask you, I mean, obviously the whole thing with Daenerys or whatever was a what the fuck, but did you like how they wrapped it all up, or did you...
I will tell you the single most exciting moment in that entire series was when... God, I can't remember the actress's name, but she came up and she killed the Night King.
That's exact. As soon as you said the most interesting part, what's her name? Come on, folks.
Yeah, let us know down below because I can't remember.
It starts with an A. It's like,
is it A?
I thought it was like.
I don't think it's A.
I could look it up real quick. What's her name? But yeah, his little sister.
But. When she swooped through and was like, "Ha ha, gotcha!" dropped the knife and then got him.
Right.
That was what made the whole series for me worth it.
That shit was heavy.
That was intense.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Arya.
Yeah, Arya, but it was played by Macy Williams.
Yeah.
Or Macy Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she stuck that dude, I was like, I had to stop watching. I mean, it's done.
One of my favorite parts is when that knight who pushed freaking the little boy out of the tree, when he sees him for the first time, when Jaime Lannister sees freaking in the wheelchair looking at him from across the field. And he's like, oh fuck.
He's still alive. Still alive.
Yeah, that show was heavy. I like that show. My dad couldn't get into it. He thought that it was too magical and mystical, and he even likes Lord of the Rings type of stuff, but he couldn't jive with it. He thought it was just too...
There's a lot of drama involved.
Yeah.
A lot of drama and a lot of boobies. A lot of boobies. If you like boobies and dragons, perfect.
This is the show for you.
It was everything that Lord of the Rings wasn't. But I don't know. I look at a lot of the series and stuff that are out there, and there's a lot of great series that were out that got canceled. Right? One of the great series that I really liked was Hap and Leonard, and Hap and Leonard is a great series. 3 seasons, and then they got canceled, which was a shame because I felt like that show could have gone on for 10 years. Could have gone on for 10 years.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
So Hap and Leonard, it's kind of a quick synopsis on it. It's a white man and a black man that are best friends. They have been since they were kids. And the black man went to Vietnam, and he's got all these mental things going on, and he's gay.
Okay.
And the white guy was a deserter, and he protested the Vietnam War, and he went to prison. But yet they're still best friends. And then they find themselves in these crime scenarios where they're helping people, right? And it's just, the dynamic is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And it's one of those shows where you got to watch the first couple episodes.
To get into it, yeah.
But as soon as you watch the first couple, you're like, okay, this is really out there. I need to see what's going to happen here. But what do you guys think about the streaming services? I mean, is it something that you really enjoy? You don't have to have a DVR or a recording device. You don't have to set a schedule as long as they don't try and remove a series before it's times out. Or just even the movies that are direct released out to you. We want to know. Let us know. We really enjoy them.
That's my favorite part, is having new movie theater release movies going straight to streaming services. That, I think, is revolutionary.
What about Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix?
Oh, Love, Death, and Robots. I just finished the first season, actually.
It's awesome.
Trying to crank it out. The second season just came out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Super good. Plenty of mind fucks. Plenty of...
And the second season, visually is every bit as good. Every bit as good. Storylines, not so much, but visually, that's what I'm watching it for. And there are a couple episodes in there you guys got to watch because you will not believe it's actual animation.
I know. Some of the CGI in that show is bizarre.
Right.
You fully think they're real actors until you catch them in a weird light and you're like, wait a second.
Right.
Those are fucking... This is all computer generated. That's crazy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that show is really next level. If you guys haven't watched it, you need to check that out.
But it just goes to show you that, even in our entertainment, we've got so many other options available to us now that we didn't used to have even 2-3 years ago, right? And it's getting the depth and the roster is just growing and growing and growing. It's like Disney Plus.
Right.
Right? And you get these unique shows, these unique series that are in there. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Yep.
And I can't see TV ever being the same way.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think it's just going to slowly fizzle out until DirecTV creates their own streaming service where you go and...
Well, they kind of do, and so does Dish.
Oh, really?
Dish has this thing called Sling. Right?
Okay, I've heard of Sling TV, yeah.
And DirecTV's got their own, I don't know what it's called, but it's just one of those things where you kind of look at it and you go, we don't need cable.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I can handpick the networks I want to watch.
Yep.
And I will pay for my yearly...
pay for it exclusively. Yeah.
Right? I'll pay for my yearly subscription. And they got to love it because they don't have to kick anybody off in the middle. Mm-hmm. Right? Any money. They're just taking everything.
Right, yeah.
And so good for them.
For real.
And so let us know what your favorite shows are. What you want us to watch.
Right?
We'll take a look at it.
Seriously, we want to hear.
And we'll let you know in the comments. And if it's complete bullshit, we'll let you know.
And if your opinions are garbage, you'll hear it here first.
Right here. Right here.
All right, folks. Unless the next round's on you guys.
We gotta go.
Cheers.
That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to, that show.